अस्सलाम वालेकुम दोस्तों, मैं हूं चौधरी नसीर। वेलकम टू माय चैनल। दोस्तों, आज की वीडियो इस्लामाबाद की हिस्ट्री के बारे में है और ये इंग्लिश वर्जन है। As you know, Islamabad is the capital of Pakistan, and the city's site was chosen by a commission in 1959 after Karachi was found unsuitable as the capital. Construction of Islamabad was began in 1961 with an effort to blend traditional Islamic architecture with modern patterns and requirements. Such world-renowned names in town planning and architects as Edward and Geo Ponti have been associated with the city's development. It is a compact city. Its area comprises of almost 25 square miles, which is equivalent to 65 kilometers, lying at elevation ranges from 1500 to 2000 feet, which is almost 450 to 600 meters. The second phase of construction ended with completion of Secretariat, Pakistan House, President House, National Assembly Building, Grand National Mosque, and housing of government staff, which was going to be posted in Islamabad. The University of Islamabad was established in 1965, and People's Open University, which was later named as Allama Iqbal Open University, was established in 1974. The war with India in 1971 slowed construction temporarily. The urban area is divided into 8 zones, which comprises of administrative, diplomatic, residential, institutional, industrial, and commercial areas, a green belt, and a national park. Islamabad is a well-planned city. It includes an Olympic village and gardens and dairy, poultry, vegetable farms, as well as such institutions as the Atomic Research Institute and the National Healthcare Center. The name Islamabad was derived from City of Islam or City of Peace, which reflects the country's ideology. The planned capital area of 350 square miles, which is approximately 906 square kilometers, is an expanse of natural terraces and meadows surrounding the city. A further 1400 kilometers of hinterland, known as the specified areas, is subject to planning control with the Magla Hills, 3000 to 5000 feet high in the north and northeast. The southern part is an undulating plain. It is drained by the Korang River, on which the Rawal Dam forms a lake holding about 50,000 acre feet of water. Compared to the other cities of the country, Islamabad is a clean, spacious, and quiet city with lots of greeneries. The site of the city has a history going back to the earliest human habitations in Asia. This area has seen the first settlement of Aryans from Central Asia, ancient caravans passing from Central Asia, and the massive armies of Alexander and Tamerlane. To the north of the city, you will find Magla Hills, hot summers, monsoon rains, and cold winters, with sparse snowfall in the hills, almost summarize the climate of this area. Islamabad has also a rich wildlife ranging from wild boars to leopards. After the formation of Pakistan in 1947, it was felt that a new and permanent city of capital had to be built to reflect the diversity of Pakistani nation. It was considered pertinent to locate the new capital where it could be isolated from the business and commercial activity of the Karachi and yet is easily accessible from the remotest corner of the country. In the beginning, only government officers and a few businessmen were residing in Islamabad. The government officers belonged to different parts of the country. With the passage of time, the population grew. Also, many people migrated from other countries and cities to Islamabad. As of now, its population has touched 15 lakhs. When we talk about culture of Islamabad, it does not have a unique culture of its own, but when we look around, we see a major chunk of migrants from different regions of Pakistan. Also, foreigners are found residing here in many sectors of Islamabad with their own values and culture, which in whole makes it a city with diverse culture and religions. People here are keen to adopt any new thing that comes in here and are very much inspired by the Western culture. With time, we see how their lifestyles are changing and molding according to the Western culture. Our national language is Urdu, but people of Islamabad are more into speaking English and take less pride of using their own language. That is a hard fact. It has been observed that not being able to speak fluent English is now embarrassment for many and they are judged on the basis of that. There exists a trend of using Roman English for communication here that has unfortunately led to destruction of the original Urdu language. Other languages spoken in Islamabad including Punjabi, Pashto, Balochi and Pahari, or you can say Putwari. Islamabad has been considered a dull city in terms of food and entertainment for many years, but in past 3 to 4 years the trend of eating out has developed here and we see a wide variety of cuisines everywhere in Islamabad. There is no specific kind of food loved by the people of Islamabad. As mentioned above, the people here are from different regions and foreign countries, so they keep trying new things and look up to anything that offers them a unique experience. Due to a huge number of foreigners residing here, many foreigner cuisines are witnessed as well, and with time, those cuisines have become popular among the people of Islamabad as they are attracted and inspired by the Western culture and their food and lifestyles. We see many foreigner food chains here like KFC, McDonald's, Hardee's, Cinnamon Cafe, etc. Also, F sectors of Islamabad have now many new cuisines opening each day and are becoming very popular like Roasters, Street Fun Cafe, Des Perdes, Table Talk, Andaz, and etc. Basically, Desi food is loved by all and is cooked in households every day. We prefer oily and spicy food because that is what we are having since many years. But people from different regions residing here have their own tastes and preferences, but we generalize that all in the desi category. So for desi spicy food, for example, nihari, pie, halwa puri, chappal kebab, barbecue, etc., to Italian pizzas and pastas, and American steaks and cocktails. All kind of food and cuisines are loved by Islamabadis. When it comes to entertainment, we can call Islamabad an entertainment deprived city with a very few options for the people to go to. In the past few years, we witnessed that many food chains opened up, and unfortunately, eating out is the only entertainment people have here. Many years back, we did have a Neftex cinema to go and watch movies other than eating out, but that also closed many years ago. The few entertainment facilities that we have now are the Lakeview Park, Raval Dam, F1 tracks that have recently developed, Rose and Jasmine Garden, Shakarpariya, Lokvirsa Museum, Monal, Saidpur Village, Arena Movie Theatre that are also came into existence a year ago and is mainly for the people residing in Bahria Town, F9 Park, Megazone, and variety of restaurants. For all the other entertainment facilities, people here have to move to Rawalpindi, Murree, or northern areas. It will not be wrong if we call it the city of elites because majority here are the elites who can spend handsome amount of expensive outings and can afford to move out of the country for recreation facilities, so are less bothered about the lack of entertainment facilities here. But for the middle class and lower class people, there aren't many options to go to. If we talk about the clothes, despite shalwar kameez being the national dress of Pakistan, Islamabadis trend to follow whatever is the latest fashion all over the country and abroad. In the last couple of years, different clothing brands have emerged, taking style and fashion to a whole new level. This city of elites spends huge amount of money on branded clothing because they can afford it. For this reason, we see many international brands now opening their outlets here. As mentioned above, in the inspiration with the Western culture has resulted in majority now wearing Western clothes. In my opinion, it is all about how they want to carry themselves and affordability, of course. Islamabad has a multi-purpose sports complex opposite to Apara Market, which is the oldest market of Islamabad. The complex includes Liaka Gymnasium for indoor games, Musharraf's Squash Complex, and Jinnah Stadium for outdoor games, which is a venue for regular national and international events. Islamabad has a very talented and skilled players. People here follow international football teams religiously. They love playing football and cricket, but unfortunately, because of lack of polishing and grooming of the talented players, here we are not able to bring good players out of Islamabad. If we talk about education and healthcare, Islamabad is a city of literate people. It has a literacy rate of almost 87%, which makes it the highest among all other cities of Pakistan. A large number of public and private sector educational institutions are present here. The higher education institutions in the capital are either federally chartered or administered by the private organizations, and almost all of them are recognized by the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan. Also, high schools and colleges are either affiliated with the federal board or with the UK universities educational boards. O and A levels So we see that quality education is available for people here. But education here is not affordable by all. Any middle class person will not be able to afford the fees of quality institutions, and unfortunately, the government institutions are not delivering quality. Being the capital of the country, healthcare services are available in abundance in different hospitals. It has both private and public medical centers, PIMS being the largest of all, followed by Shifa International, Polyclinic, Kalsoom Hospital, Ali Medical Center, Al Maroof International, and Capital Hospital. People here are blessed to have good doctors here, but for fatal diseases like cancer, they have to move to other cities for better treatment facilities and healthcare equipments. It being the capital, law and order situation in here is good as compared to the other parts of the country where life and property is not safe. We can say that living conditions in Islamabad are good, and people living in either parts of the country migrate to Islamabad to improve standards of living. All in all, from every point of view, Islamabad is the best city of Pakistan, and it is the beautiful city in Pakistan and the second beautiful capital in the world. There is no doubt about it. While talking to you about the history and current scenarios of Islamabad, we have been driving around Islamabad city and you have seen different areas of Islamabad. Right now, we are passing through F10 Markaz, which is a popular place for shopping and eating in Islamabad. And besides it, we have a very good F9 park. I hope this was an informative video for you and you have liked it. Thank you for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz.